Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Early Starters on Operating TV. And the newspaper review made us, delve into some things that are, way deeper in when we talk about legacy, leadership, tutelage, mentorship, when we talk about successors. And the question, still remains that who are you preparing? Who are you mentoring? Who is going to receive the mantle when you're not there? And we've learned from, reading the headlines, the Tinumbu to Jonathan. And
yes.
Now, this brings me to the major topic for the day, not just of the day. I say this with my full chest for today. And that is mentoring your successor. Now, looking at all that we have been talking about, who is the successor? Who do we mentor? How do you know who your successor will be? What are the qualities you will find or look for in your so-called successor?
Now, quickly, let me define who mentor is. A mentor is an experienced person who is guiding, counseling, advising an inexperienced person or maverick, someone that is still who has not yet have the required knowledge that is needed to fulfill or to run the vision or goal you have. So now on this note, mentee is someone who is learning under an experienced person. This is not a distance learning. It is much of a close learning, because you be together 24/2, receiving information, practical and theory. Now, one of the advantages of a mentor is that what it took the mentor to achieve for 40 years, he can download it to you in 40 days. He can pour it into you. And that's why Isaac Newton said, if I have seen father in life, it is by standing on the shoulder of the giant.
Yes, of the giant.
And I said this, that if you don't have who is inspiring you in life, you soon aspire. So, mentor give you inspiration. So now, but one of the core aspects in mentorship is called vision. And I've said vision is the mental image of a preferable future, or the foresight with insight based on hindsight. So if you don't have a vision, the picture of your preferable future, there is no need mentoring. But that's why I will say this, that in Nigeria, for instance, the error and the loopholes we have in our political whatever now is that a lot of them don't have the vision of the future.
You made a statement the other time. You said they do not have a vision, but they have an agenda.
They have agenda.
So
yes.
The agenda is different from the vision.
Agenda is just coming up with whatever you feel you need to do, and that's why you see that one governor we decided that this is what we want to do. Another one we come scrape everything away. Say we don't need that one. That one is obsolete. So it shows that they lack vision.
And that's why we do not have continuous.
And a man without a vision, we always return to the past. He has no future. It's just like a driver that is driving without a clear designation. So you have where we are going to. So since they don't have vision, they don't see it as an obligation to them to prepare the next generation. They don't see it as and this I say that I am convinced that the ultimate purpose in leadership, or in any endeavor, whether in business, religious, politics, sports, medicine, or education, or in any area, it is not the accomplishment of your goal or quotas, but the legacy that lives on through your successor. Through your successor, because why? Vision must outlive the visionary. Now, when Martin Luther King stand and said, I have a dream. I have a dream that one day my 4 daughters shall not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream. They rise to fulfill that dream, because he knows that this is where we are going to.
So is the fulfillment of the dream, is it happening? Is it manifesting?
If it's not manifesting, we will have someone like Barack Obama becoming a president
in the White
because
House.
then there is too much racist and segregation between white and black.
People really want Barack Obama to come back.
They want him because he has portrayed himself as a good leader.
Would you now say, sir, looking at the topic for the day,
Okay.
would you now say that they saw the required qualities in their own successor? They already know who the successor will be, and they have successors that are ready to receive the legacy being passed, on to them. Is that what we are lagging in Nigeria?
That's what we are lacking here. Now, if you look around here, hardly you find a leadership school here. If you find anyone, it is either church or some outstanding leader doing that. For the first time in my life, I will ever sit under mentorship coaching. It was through Reverend Sam Adeyemi. And after that, we've been seeing others coming up, like Fela Duotoye coming up, Yolimade coming up. So if you look at the political space in Nigeria, it lacks these things we are talking about. And leadership is concerned more about people than product, more about mankind than money. Leadership is measured by the people who produce. Otherwise, after you have passed on, everything you have built will collapse. The next generation will not have. I tell somebody, I said, majority of the books we read in tertiary institutions are made by the dead people.
Yes.
They are dead,
yes,
but they are still speaking. And now here we have
we don't even have people go back to the library to source for information or read now.
Yes.
Rather, they want to do it online.
Yes.
Check online. Let's Google it.
Because they have documented whatever they have done. Something happened 3 days ago, and I made a comment. A young man was preaching in Deeper Life, and he was saying, a good leader have a successor. A good leader have a successor. He was repeating it. Meanwhile, the general overseer was watching. Baba Akumoyi was there. And the Baba took microphone and said, he keep on saying successor. And he was not feeling comfortable that God has not asked him to prepare successor. And I said, this is one of the areas where we have leadership vacuum and loopholes in Nigeria. It is not in the political space alone, in the government. No. It cut across every strata in Nigeria.
Yes, every strata.
Go to church. Imagine a man who has been pastoring a church for 60 years. And you still need one God to come and tell you to prepare successor. Something is wrong with us. One of my mentors, one outstanding mentor I have, who have went to be with the Lord in 2014, Dr. Maismo, when he started his church in Bahamas, he said, first 10 years of my leadership, I already have my mentor in place. It is not his daughter, it is not his son. Carissa and Miles Jr. are pursuing their own career apart from pastoring. But look at here in Nigeria. See, if you see any country that their church is corrupt, they learn in Nigeria. They are learning from us. Yes. Baba Moneyi 3 days ago mentioned something online.
I saw that.
Baba Moneyi said, among the 10 richest pastors in the world, Nigeria has 5 Nigeria pastors there. But among the 10 richest churches in the world, none of Nigeria church were there. So meaning that in Nigeria, we are only pastoring for ourselves, not for the church.
And that's why we have them, use their children as their success.
And so that they can continue.
Something happened in a particular church I won't mention.
Okay.
When it was time for that one to become the success,
Okay.
it was on, should I say, ingloriously removed, or more like removed,
Yes.
or said to have, okay, let me use the word, okay, go and sit down and relax in your home. You need to retire. It is only in Nigeria that I know that they retire from pastoral duty.
Now let me quickly correct that. Now, during Buhari, there is a man they call, what is his name? One of redeemed pastors, former redeemed pastors.
Okay.
When Pastor Tunde Bakari introduced to Buhari, and they make him FRS, and then who passed the law?
I remember, yes, I remember.
Who passed a law that any general overseer who has been there for 20 years should retire, and his son should not succeed him. That's what made Baba to step down there in LCCG then. Buhari quickly removed that man. When Baba uttered statement that all of redeemed members should go and have their
voters card.
Voters card that they need this time around.
I remember.
This time around, they need to vote.
And that man did not last 4 years.
Now wait, he doesn't. 4 years.
It didn't last 4 years. Last 4 years.
4 years.
In my office.
Now, Bishop Oyedepo called Baba. He said, "My father, there is no retirement in God's work. We have to be there till Jesus come." Good. Some month after that, he called Bishop Abioye and asked him that if you want to go, you can go. God has told me that my son should succeed me. Bishop Abioye said, the same way I'm faithful to you when you are alive, so will I be faithful to you when you are no more. Before his eyes, Bishop Abioye has served him close to 35 years.
Yes.
Before his eyes, he anointed his son. Jesus have several brothers.
And did not anoint.
He does not anoint anyone there. Now, as if that was not enough, you now call Bishop Aremu, call Bishop Abioye, that by the virtue and mandates upon my life, yes, that I ask you to go and retire. Who is older? By the virtue of years, who's supposed to first retire? Shouldn't Bishop suppose Bishop Oyedepo should retire before Bishop Abioye and Bishop Aremu?
Yes.
But because men in pursuit of purpose, no one can retire you, no one can fire you. If you are on a pay job, they can fire you, they can retire you by virtue of age. But when you are pursuing purpose, no man has right to fire you or to retire you. Now, thank God today, Bishop Abioye started in Abuja. He has a church now. So that's to tell us that in Nigeria,
it's under the same fold left.
No, it's not Pentecostal. His own is an independent church. Now they started as fellowship.
But now, should we look at it from this angle? That do we now have the church creation establishment as a business platform?
Already, if you are penetrating your church, it's already a business, because under Alliance Matter, I register my ministry, Purposeful Living Ministry. It is like a business. Business mentality is there. That's why it's a game. It's a game of number. It's the higher the number, the higher the income. So that's the way it's run, and that's why you see that they are breaking. Pastor Iluyemade of Redeem. He started his own church also now. Yeah, has his own church. So everybody are breaking out, starting their own church to run their own leadership, so that they control everything they have. But my bone of contention is that any leadership error you see in Nigeria government started from the church.
Any leadership?
He started from the church. Started from the church. And that's why you have a lot of abnormality going on. When you come up with Kana then? Kana came up because some top politicians are now using church school to siphon government money. They will loot public money, put it in the church account. And some people are enjoying that, which is very, very wrong. Very wrong.
So now let's bring it back to mentoring your successor. How then do you recognize your successor, and how do you brush them up, to step into your shoes when you are not there, or in fact when you are there?
In organization or institution, let me first mention the circular space before I mention the church. Now, while you are leading, you must have been observing people who are passionate, committed, who are loyal, who are humble towards the organizational goal. That when you can immediately start pouring your well of experience, wisdom, and knowledge to them, so you keep on training them, over time, you will know the one that is cashing up, or the one that are not interested, because time reveal who you are. That's for the circular space for church. Since church is a God's house, therefore you don't just pick anybody. Even after Jesus fasted and prayed for 40 days, 40 nights, you still have Judas Iscariot who looted church purse. So we say that the prayer and fasting of Jesus for 40 days was not effective? No. We still have doubting Thomas among the 12. You still have the like of Peter, who posed to be redeemed and saved, but still have a dagger. You still have a dagger in his purse. Carnal weapon. You still have carnal weapon with him. So, but the major motive of it is that you must go to God. Like God in number 27, God told Moses, you are aged and you are about to go down with your father. Now pick Joshua, anoint him, and commission him before people, so that put some honor that is on you, on Joshua, so that he can continue. If you read Bible very well, Deuteronomy 34 says that Moses died at 120 years. His sight does not go dim. His natural forces was not abated. So Moses died like a young man. He's still agile. He doesn't wait till he go to the deathbed like some people will do here. You see some father, they have no lawyer, whatever. They don't put anything down. It's only when they are on sick bed and they can't talk proper and say, my children come home, don't fight. I have money here. It is too late.
Where is the money?
In any organization or institution or in leadership, it is too late. It is too late. Now, in Jewish culture, that's what they call Bar Mitzvah. Bar Mitzvah simply means a celebration of an adult child when you are 18, like we call puberty age, 18. So now I'm delegating what you have to him, like
instead of seeing it.
Whatever decision you make is as good as your father making it. So now, after that age in Israel, a prince will be sitting on the throne with the king, learning how he judge, like how he decide. David. Yes. They do it so that you can watch, you learn by observation. But here we don't have anything like that. We don't have any. But what they all see now, what you are seeing that we are calling Godfatherism is now happening in the church. I will tell you now, in Godfatherism, now. How many years so that's coming up now? Close to 4 years. 4 years. Why is he coming up? He's a good child to Baba in the local is remitting. When you are remitting properly, you continue. But if you are a stubborn child, you are not remitting right, they will remove you. Now, in Pentecostalism in Nigeria now, you will see a bit Damina mention something certain time. He said he will never bow to their cultists. You know why? Any pastor that pay good money to Baba at the top, yes, they recognize you, they give you name. But when you are not bringing, you can see this. What is this name? Adekomara. He said they contributed billions to buy the Rolls Royce for Bishop when he was celebrating his birthday. And he's seeing the income now. That's why you can see the like of the Biome. We come out and say Jesus does not visit poor people. He only visited rich people. So you can see what they are branding Pentecostalism to be. Let's recently, few days. Yes. The other said Ayo Babalola was greatly anointed, but he died poor. I love the response of CAC. They gave it to him properly. So that's if all of you are not properly tutored, you are not grounded in the doctrine of the Bible, you are not rightly dividing the word of God, we will put you right. And thank God the first daughter of Ayodele Banana came out, do video and see that this is not gospel. But it's happening because they see that their father, is it not their father that come out? I mean, see, I don't see anything if I don't have the proof that come out and said, It was one pastoral conference that they did in Redeem. Baba Debo said to his pastors, he said, go back to your different parishes. Tell your parishioners that if they don't pay tithe, they are not going to heaven. After that one has run for several years, he now come back. I see the coming out to apologize is genuine. It's not, I will tell you why it's not genuine. That he's apologizing for making error, saying that if you don't pay tithe, you won't go to heaven. But even that 10% is too small. If you watch that video, that you should be you're talking of 40%. And now don't be angry. When Jesus was there, does he collect 40%? Does he just preach tithe? So you can see what we are talking about. So any of their mentee who is bringing, Bishop Oyedepo will tell you, I pay my tithes to my father in millions.
Who is the father? The Oyedepo? The
Baba Debole. Yes, in millions. He also paid to what is his name? He paid to this man in Copeland.
Okay.
Copeland. Billy Akon is not in their circle. It's not in their. They don't. You can see what Baba Mole said. He said he was invited to major conference in Abuja, held by Pentecostalism. Yeah, he got there. He's supposed to speak on first day. They didn't allow him to speak. Second day, they said he's not going to speak. Till they finish the conference, he doesn't speak because they can't hold to his word. It's too heavy for them. They don't like somebody correcting them.
Let's talk about the challenges because we are going to, round this up.
Yes.
Let's talk about the from the areas of, or looking at it from the angle of challenges and expectations. Do you think that a successor that you already have, or you are looking at, anointing,
yes.
use that word, as a successor, either in the workplace, because no matter what, you whether directly or indirectly anoint somebody by appointing them. So how do you think that they should balance between carrying on your own legacy and maybe changing it?
That is why while you are here, you must have observed them
to know who they are.
One of the areas you need to know is the one who can sacrifice for you. Among the 12, it was only Peter who said, anyone that come near you, I will marshal them. I'm ready to die for you. And Jesus said to him, he said, Peter, in Luke 22, I tell you that the cock will not crow 3 times before you deny me and you don't know me. But Peter's sacrifice. Is there someone who has led? I've seen a man who was running a hospital. And he was about dying. His son came, who was an engineer. He relinquishes everything he was doing, and he became the manager of hospital just to continue the legacy. Are they ready to?
Like we have some lawyers.
Sacrifice, yes.
Most of the lawyers I know, their children are always lawyers too.
Yes. So you must be able to pick someone who is able to sacrifice so that he can continue the legacy. While you are no more, it will continue to speak. And let me quickly say this. Jesus never built a building. Go and read the 4 Gospels. He doesn't own any building. He never produced a product. All he was doing was training people, preparing, creating people. Now, Ephesians 2:10 says we are God's workmanship, created in Christ to do good work. God has prepared us in advance to do it. So we must understand that the highest value that God has is people. Jesus changed course of history. He trained leader. He turned the world up. Leader who turned the world upside down, according to Acts 17 verse 6. So creating leader is the ultimate goal or purpose of leadership.
Okay, now that you have created a leader, or you're looking to create a leader, finally now we're wrapping it up. Because I must say thank you first.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Delivered well, even if we are not paying you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Sincerely appreciate your time and all for this beautiful, coaching you give us almost all every Monday. And now let's look at the personal reflection thing. I know that Mary Agobo can do the news.
Okay.
I gave her the right to do the news on my behalf. Okay, Mary, I won't be around today. Please do this for me. That's because I trust her so much to deliver excellently well. Now, what is that thing that is giving me the confidence that she will succeed? That is what we want to wrap up.
I won't call it delegation. Now, there's what we call diminishing dependency in leadership that creates insecurity in many leaders. That won't let them do that. Diminishing dependency. Don't let them depend. If you can't trust them enough. When you are around, you are having problem. Reverend Simon Adeyemi is not in Canada for about 3 years now. And this guy is growing and doing well every day. I doubt if there's any 10 leader here who can do that. When Jesus went to Mount of Transfiguration, he left the disciple and a man brought a son who had epilepsy, and they couldn't heal the man. They couldn't heal the boy. When Jesus came back, he said, "How long do you think I will be here with you? We have a lifespan to spend here. We have a chef lifespan here. So you must have the posterity at your sight, at your heart." So he said, you're supposed to have been doing this. So leader must create that diminishing dependency. I am not going to be here forever. Cash up. Start doing this thing. And when you are delegating to them, it is so that you can prepare them to be doing what you want them to do exactly. That's what Jesus did to them. Because no matter how great your vision is, it is important to produce visionaries that will carry on. If Jesus has died without preparing the 12, church will not be here today. I love using NKJV as my typical example when I'm talking about this. Where is everything he owns today? It's nowhere to be found because there is a loophole of successor mentee. He doesn't put it in place. So it's very important.
I think I support what you just said, sir. When I started this job, I have some, guys that I didn't train from anybody. I just got discovered, and when I got discovered, I started, helping myself by learning from them. Learn. They will not train you. You will be the one to learn and create what position you want for yourself. And I thank God I found myself there. I'm still there, and I will be greater on the path by God's grace. And I've trained some people also. But while I did my job the last place I worked, there's this particular boss of mine that will never leave a news story to some other people to read. But when I got there, she will always give me a news to read for her. She will say, if there is anybody that will represent me anywhere, in fact, far in Abuja,
she had discovered
Miriam
something.
will be the one to do the job for me.
She had discovered something in
She
you.
will be the one to do the news for me. And when my Oga wants to read the major world news, sometimes when she's not around, my Oga will say, Miriam, you are doing the world news for me. And I'll be like, oh God, they will talk, this, blah, blah, blah. That's because she trusts me so much.
That is an assignment of a leader. Discovers what you don't see yourself. And help you to nurture it.
Exactly.
Why others see you?
People that have been here before me, they can even read. And I'll be like, but I think this person can read, and I do. But later on, I discovered that this person will say, no, maybe I'll do this, And that's what I carry on when I see young people that can do things. I'm not talking about the Gen Zs that are so disrespectful and arrogant. When you point out their mistakes to them,
they take it up.
They want to take it up. They want to make you feel like, you cannot correct me. I tell them you see, there are some places that your mother, your father cannot speak for you.
Absolutely.
Your auntie's wealth cannot speak for you. What you've got upstairs
is what we speak for you.
Will be the one that will speak for you, and then you'll be able to sit among.
So it's very, very important for our leaders to kill that inferiority complex, insecurity in them, so that you can give. Like here now, one of your sister station, they asked me that, do you see youth in this government? I said, why they tell the public that they have youth? It is all this admiral that keep talking, the one we are mentioning before. It is those one that are talking. So they felt that the young boy will hijack it from them, because They are marvelous. They love to do things in a new way. So kill that insecurity in you.
Yes, let us have other people thrive.
Let other people do it, so that when you are not there, they can do it. See, some I hear some people say, when I'm not there, they can't do it.
No,
that is nonsense.
Very wrong mentality.
That's a pointer that you are a failure.
Yes.
Nobody can.
I did something to Mary one day. I said, Mary, I'm not going to give you a topic. I want you to come up with something, 3 different things. Submit it to me. Let me see which one will better suit what you want to deliver on. And she gave me, and I said, okay, this is what I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like it. Not that because I don't like it does not mean that it's not really, professionally touched up, but I just want you to, okay, let's work on this that you have done. Let's just touch it a little bit. And when she gave the delivery, I was so impressed. Even if you have to give them something, be sure that the person that wants to deliver also has something upstairs.
Upstairs, yes.
So I'm giving kudos to Mary Agabo on this live production.
Wonderful.
I'm so proud of you.
Wonderful.
Even when I'm not at Opportune anymore, I will be so proud that
that's a good legacy.
Can deliver. And that is what I'm saying.
That's a good legacy.
Who is your own successor? Who would you leave there when you are no longer there? Who will do the job? Who will carry on the legacy? And that's what we've done justice to by talking about mentoring your successor. Who is your successor? And thank God, Dr. Sam Adebayo has done justice to this. Your final notes so that we can wrap up, sir.
The greatest investment in leadership is not in things, but in people. You must ensure that you are impacting, influencing rightly, so that what you have in you will not die with you.
Yes, it will not die.
It will not. That's just it.
That's just it. So do not let that talent, that qualities, those beautiful traits die inside of you. Rather pour it on somebody else that can also thrive, and continue to pray for you that if not for this person, I won't be here.